Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing my fragrance tray video. Hello and welcome, glorious gang. I'm so glad you're here with me. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what combinations did you come up with this week. Okay, so here is my fragrance tray. It's looking all pretty and colorful. It was a nice, freshy type of week. So I'm going to start off with this because this was one that I wore at night because I was trying Bright Peach with Ansem Gold, and I was trying Bright Peach with Oolong Chai. I tried them on two different hands, and I really liked both of them for different reasons. As you know, the Bright Peach is a peachy scent similar to Bitter Peach. It does come across really peachy. And for some, you may smell a little bit of bitterness in the background, but I really like it. It's a very pretty peachy scent to me. I am a lover of peach. So the patchouli, and I'm a lover of patchouli. So the patchouli and the peach is not bothersome to me. I really like it. If you like bitter peach, I think it's a nice substitute for bitter peach because this does last. Bitter peach does not last on my skin, but it is a scent that I like. I think Bright Peach is brighter for just some comparison, but I do enjoy it. Okay, so Oolong Chai is a beautiful tea scent. It is like a bright lemon tea. This also has a bit of bitterness in it, but I love it. It has a freshness to it. It's quite zingy. It has a note that's called linseed or something like that, which gives off a lemon nuance or accord. Very pretty. This is a unisex fragrance. I would say that it leans slightly masculine, but I really enjoy it. But I am a tea scent lover. So I know some women say that it smells too masculine for them. Oh my God, but it's just pretty. And for the hot weather, beautiful. But I do like to sweeten this up a bit. So that was why I layered it with Bright Peach. And so Ansem Gold is your fluffy marshmallow orange blossom type of scent. Very sweet. It's like a fluffy dense, if that makes any sense, because it has that fluffiness to it, but then it's also like a dense fragrance from the orange blossom. Very pretty. I do like it. To me, this has changed a bit. It seems like it's gotten... wait a minute. It seems like Ansem Gold has gotten more syrupy sweet, where I can see it becoming cloying for some people if you're not a real sweet fragrance lover, because it's very sweet. It's not slightly sweet, it is sweet. Okay, so what I did, I sprayed the Ansem Gold with the bitter peach on one hand. That was pretty. It was a fluffy, peachy, orange blossom, marshmallowy type of scent. And it was dense. I would wear this in the summer just because I don't mind wearing a heavier fragrance in the summer. But I can see where some people would be like, oh no, that's too much. Now, the peach with the tea scent, the Oolong Chai, Beautiful. It was like a beautiful peachy tea. Enjoyed it. Liked it. This will be something that I will be wearing, both of them, in the daytime. So I enjoyed that as a test. Okay. Okay, so life of the party. I wore this with several different fragrances. Life of the party has pink citrus, bubbly prosecco, jasmine, shimmering vanilla. I'm almost finished with this. It's like down here somewhere. So it's like one more use maybe. This is so good. I enjoy this fragrance. It has a nice, sweet, bubbly, effervescent, slightly citrus type of scent. Look at there. Easy to layer with anything. Nice to wear by itself, but usually I layer it. But it's just a nice fragrance. So I layered it with Misiarte. Misiarte is a beautiful, like creamy, tropical type fragrance. It is a Palio Terenzi fragrance, so it is long lasting. It has some musk. It's very fruity, tropical. It's just beautiful. I cannot remember the fragrance, like the fruits that's in it. Oh my God. But it just gives off a tropical nuance, and it's creamy and musky, long lasting. It's just a beautiful scent. I love this scent. I'm so glad I picked it up. I can't say nobody talks about it, but I haven't heard very many people talk about Misiarte. I don't know why, because it is beautiful to me. Maybe it smells like something that's popular that I just don't know about. I'm not sure. But this right here, beautiful. It does the trick for hot weather. Love it. One other thing I want to say about Misiarte, I would put it in a category with your Haley's and your Strychnina, where it's a beautiful fruity scent, but then it has like a freshness or a minty greenness that runs through it that makes it just perfect for summertime. It has that going on. It's something that Palio Terenzi does when he mixes some of his fruity fragrances. It's just beautiful. Okay. So another fragrance that I wore, girl, y'all, I'm hot. Another fragrance that I wore is Cassili. This is a beautiful fruity fragrance. It has some plum, rose, mimosa. Well, I can't really see the stuff in here. I can't really read this packaging. What's the flowers? I don't know. It probably has some vanilla. I can't really see it. Anyway, this is good. I really like it. It's a beautiful fruity scent. To me, it's like a special fruity scent. It's just something about it. It smells like Mother's Day, Easter, spring, summer dress. That's what it smells like to me. It's just a really pretty fragrance. It's a pretty girl fragrance. I think it's a special pretty girl type fragrance. And I do think it's it has enough oomph to it where you can wear it like for a date night, because it's just really pretty. Just beautiful. But that's Cassili by Perfumes de Marly. If you've never smelled it, get your nose on it. I'm sure you would like it. It's like a easy niche pretty girl scent. So there it is. Okay, so Aventus For Her. I pulled her out. I wore it with Life of the Party. This is a citrusy, slightly sweet, fresh. I would even put it on the aquatic side. Trying to see where I can spray it. I do enjoy this fragrance. I don't think it's for every woman because it may come across a bit masculine because of the fresh notes in here, but it is really pretty. I know a lot of people say this is like a beast. It's very long lasting, but to me, I don't find it like extremely long lasting. It's just like average, like 4 hours maybe. This is one that I would take a decant and respray. But I do enjoy the fragrance. It is beautiful for the hot weather. I got so much stuff on me. I was going to say it come across a little bit creamy, but it usually doesn't. It's mixing with something else on my hand. But this is really good. If you have Creed of Venice, I would suggest that you pull it out because this is a perfect time of year to wear it because we've been getting a lot of hot, humid, sticky type weather. So yes, that was Creed of Venice with Life of the Party. So I pulled out this Forever Sunshine because this was a fragrance that I bought during Winter Sass. It was one that they brought back that I guess it was very popular years ago. I've never owned it. It is golden apricot, pink peonies, vanilla musk, hint of praline. I find this to be a very nondescript type fragrance. It's a little bit floral, slightly sweet. Did it say it has some musk? Yes. Okay. Some musk. It's just like nondescript. It can just go with anything. It's not, in all actuality, it's not saying much to me. I'm going to use it because I have it. And I think in the winter when I bought it, I thought it was prettier than what I think it is now. It's just okay. But I did layer it with sparkling sugar. So for whatever reason, I thought sparkling sugar had like a vibrant raspberry note, and it doesn't. It has musk, blackberry, and something else. It's only like 3 notes, and I can't remember what the other note is. It is a soft, close to your skin fragrance. It did smell nice, but the next time I wear this, I would layer it with a raspberry or something more berry than this Forever Sunshine, because this didn't really like do anything for it. It just, it was nice for like the first 2 hours. How about that? And then after that, I couldn't really smell it. I was like putting my face into my clothes to try to smell it. Sparkling sugar, I would say it's nice for the close to your skin, fresh out the shower. You just want to throw something on. You're not doing too much. Or maybe you want to snuggle up and you don't want to be offensive. You just want a little bit of something on. That's what this is. And it is good for hot weather. I can't see it bothering anybody. I like it, but it's just not doing much. So there's that. It's almost like, why do I like you, sparkling sugar? Next, I have Carried Away. Now, this one from the Back in the Day collection, I do like this one. This one does have a raspberry note. It has lush raspberries, juicy pear nectar, white jasmine, whipped vanilla. It never did focus, so whatever. I read it to you. Now, this one, the raspberry comes across bright. And it does have like a kind of like a perfumey type of scent. And it's not like airy, bright. It's I don't know how to describe this. I do like it. Maybe it's the floral that I'm getting mixed with the raspberry. I like it though because I can smell the raspberry. It's nice. And I layered it with Oui La Vie. Oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all, I thoroughly enjoyed this layering combination. It was so good. I just kept smelling that vibrant raspberry and it was just so pretty. And this has some iris or violet or something like that in it mixed with the vanilla. Oh my, this was so good together. I really enjoyed this fragrance anyway, and I haven't worn it in a while, and it just smelled just beautiful to me. And mixed with the Carried Away, it was like a perfect combination. I just smelled good. And I was out and about in the world for a little bit, so the air was blowing and I was just getting all of the whiffs and wafts, and ooh, this was good. If you have Carried Away and you have Oui, try it out. Or if you have Carried Away in some other raspberry forward type fragrance, try it together and let me know if you like it. That the raspberry in the summer is so good. Or maybe just the raspberry note in fragrance is so good. Because I don't care for raspberries, like eating them in real life. They just okay. But the raspberry in fragrance, ooh, it's like just beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to try my Dama Bianca. It is new to my collection. So I layered it with bright mimosa apricot. And from what I can, I think Dama Bianca might have some violet in it. But anyway, it just seemed like they were good together. So this is silky Mariposa flowers, violet, and juicy apricot. So this is a beautiful fruity floral. And the violet is coming through. I really do like the violet note in fragrance. I think it's just beautiful mixed with the fruits. This was really good because it's sweet and fruity. Very nice fragrance. And then I layered it with Dama Bianca, which has that fresh quince note. Now, this fragrance, when you first spray it, y'all, why I can't get this off? Okay, so I got it off and sprayed it. I'm like, girl, don't be giving me no hard time. Just come on off. But, okay, so when I first spray Dama Bianca, I get a lot of the citrus in the beginning. And it's like a different type of citrus smell to me because it smells kind of odd. And it has a slight sweetness that comes through with it. But as it dries down, like a creaminess comes about it. And I really did enjoy it. And I like the combo together. Now, when I was wearing it, the first couple of hours, I was like, why do people say this is a wedding scent? And I was like, I don't see this as a wedding scent. But as it dried down, it became creamier and prettier to me. Because at first, it's more like a freshy type scent, in my opinion. But I did enjoy the wear of it, and I smelled really good. And I can't wait to wear it again. So that was just my first wear. I enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, it has like a bright, citrusy, creamy type of scent. Not like your Lyra or Devotion. It's a different type of creamy sweet or citrus sweet. It's not lemon for sure. So that kumquat is a different type of citrus. Yeah, and I liked it. Okay, so I have another new one to my collection. And I layered it with Emerald Mist. This is a pretty pear scent. It has Fresh Rainfall, Sun-Kissed Pear, Blonde Woods. This is so good. I got this last year, and I think I got it at one of the like the SAS sales, like the end of the season or right before. It might have been like the fall sale or something they had going on. Yes, I like that. I like the watery pear note. Well, oh my God, what am I talking about? I like the watery pear note in this. Oh, it's so nice. That is really nice. And I think I may have worn it once or twice last year, but this will probably end up being all used up for the summer. This is good. If you have Emerald Mist, pull her out. Mix her with some of your pear scent. So I finally got Burberry EDT. Burberry Her EDT. So this is the Pretty Pear Scent by Burberry. I really enjoyed this layering combination. It was pretty and fresh, and it had a little bit of muskiness, and it was just good. I'm so glad I finally have the EDT version of Burberry Her. It's worth all the hype that people were giving it for the last few years. It's really good. Great for this hot weather. I keep saying that because y'all, it's hot. I'm not mad because I love the heat, but it's hot. Okay, so that does it for all of the fragrances that I wore or played with this week. It actually was a couple more that I played with. I just didn't put it up here. But these were good. I'm happy with the new fragrances that I bought. My Dama Bianca and my Burberry Her EDT. This was a good week. Look at the colors, y'all. It looks like just pretty calming summertime, fresh, beautiful fragrances. And that's what it was. I had a great week. Please let me know what you wore. And of course, I need you to like, share, subscribe. We're still trying to grow the channel. I appreciate you all for watching. Now, my videos are probably going to be a bit sporadic because I'm back in training for the next 3 weeks. I do have videos preloaded for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. And you might be like, girl, you now talking about that? That's old. Look, I'm doing the best that I can. I wanted to get y'all some content out there, and I had to spread it out. So some of it is going to seem kind of old by the time you see it. But I still hope you watch it and enjoy it and share it and do all of the things and comment. Love you all. Appreciate you all. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.